How you guys doing today? It's Anthony Gangi, host of Tier Talk, and I did a video about inmate strip searches. And I mentioned partitions, and I got a few messages back saying, hey, Gange, we're not familiar with this process in regards to partitions protecting the inmates who are being strip frisked from being seen by other inmates. And I want to go into that a little bit more because that's part of our PREA compliance. So when I come back from our sponsors, we're going to talk about PREA compliance in regards to strip frisking. And if you want more in regards to PREA compliance, just let me know and I'll be more than happy to put some more videos up. So guys, remember, Tier Talk's for you, the brave men and women that work behind that wall. So if you haven't, please subscribe, interact, engage, comment, and hit that bell. That bell's going to notify you every time I post up a video. I stand by for our sponsors.
I wanted to attend a university that had an intelligence program. I wanted to look at problems different. I wanted to increase my critical thinking abilities. AMU offered those avenues to expand. Obtaining your degree as an adult, you're actually paying yourself and investing in yourself. You can't put a dollar on it, it's priceless. It's something that can never be taken away from you.
American Military University. Learn from the leader.
Being a corrections officer takes its toll on even the strongest individuals. The constant need to perform at the highest level, putting your life at risk in a hostile environment, and the mental scarring of traumatic experiences. 31% of corrections officers show symptoms of PTSD, and 66% of people with PTSD also suffer with a substance abuse problem. The Transformations First Responders program is specially designed to help veterans and officers heal from the grips of addiction and PTSD in a comfortable, supportive, and serene setting. You are not alone. If you have questions about the services we offer, give us a call at 866-762-8454 to get more information on this affordable and life-changing program.
Thank you guys for listening to our sponsors. You know, I posted a video up earlier today about strip searching, and I wanted to make sure that I mentioned that we have to be in PREA compliance because we will get audited, and they look for things that also go outside of rape allegations. They look for how we handle strip searches. That's a part of PREA compliance. And basically they want to make sure that when we do a strip search, that strip search is not in view of other inmates. And what I mean by that is that the inmate being stripped cannot be seen by other inmates. And unfortunately, a lot of the changes that we want to implement through PREA, you know, making sure that we're PREA compliant, it's tough because we have antiquated buildings. They're old. They weren't meant for this. You know, they were meant for the old practice of warehousing. And now we have to make do with what we're being told to do, and we have to be compliant. So basically taking all the inmates and stripping them in a giant bulk, you can't do it no more because the inmates can see the other inmates being stripped and can see things that they're not supposed to see, which is the other inmate naked. So going back to the front line, it's like, well, what do we do? You know, how do we make this work for us so we can be PREA compliant? And the decision was, let's make mobile partitions. Now we're looking at partitions that are on wheels, that are about 3 feet wide, maybe by 5 feet tall. And basically they're put in between each inmate being stripped, and the officer can see them all, but those inmates cannot see each other. And by the way, these mobile partitions can be utilized at any time. You can move them to different areas if need be, wherever the strip is being conducted. So it kind of looks like this. It's a little bit of a crude drawing, but bear with me. So you see what we have here? We have each inmate in between partitions, and the officer can see each inmate, but the inmates cannot see each other. Just by doing that and creating that mobile partition, you're now in PREA compliance because the inmates cannot see the other inmate being stripped, therefore cannot see the inmate naked. So I thought this was interesting. I was trying to answer some of the questions that were being posted on my last video. But guys, in regards to PREA compliance, there's a lot of components of PREA. And if you want, just ask me what you want to know and I can help you go over. But this is regard to strip searches, and yes, that's part of PREA. So you have to make sure that the view of the inmate who is being stripped is protected from other inmates seeing that inmate being stripped. So, mobile partitions. Put them in place, put the inmates in between. You could still strip however many you got to do. I guess 1 for 4 or 1 for 5. I believe sometimes it should be 1 officer for 4 or 5 inmates, whatever your facility decides on that. But the 1 officer could see all the inmates being stripped. But the important thing is that the inmates can't see each other because of those partitions. And that will help you get PREA compliance in regards to strip searches. And thought I'd help answer that question. As always, guys, love you guys. The show is Tear Talk. Please, if you haven't, subscribe, interact, engage, comment, and hit that bell. That bell is going to notify you every time I post up a video. Now, before I say goodbye, I just want to show you the picture one more time. Partitions in between each inmate. They can't see each other. And the officer, all the way at the bottom, he can see all of them. PREA compliant. As always, guys, love you guys. Show's Tear Talk. My name is Anthony Gangi. Stay safe.